Hey guys, today is day 5 on the Camino, and we are going to, where are we going today? Estella. We have 13.5 miles to do today, and the weather was about 58 when we started out this morning. Still feels pretty cool. The sun hasn't fully risen yet, so once the sun comes up, it gets hot. It's supposed to be full sun today, so see how it goes. So I just wanted to report on how we're feeling. We are feeling good. Our feet are doing well. We're, a little sore, definitely at the end of each day. Our feet start hurting more. Just like on the AT, it's almost a welcome feeling. It's like, oh, this is what we felt like on the AT. Not as bad as the AT. We did take some ibuprofen last night, just a little. Just helps with the sore feet and the aching. But no blisters, feet are doing really good. Yeah, would you agree or have anything to add?
Nope, doing good. You want me to?
Sure. Picked a grape and I'm going to try one. Very good.
Tastes grapey.
Tastes like a dark red grape. Has seeds in it. I'm eating the seeds. Like grape juice.
Hi guys, let's talk a minute about crowding and what to expect on the first few days of El Camino de Santiago, Francis, the French way. So we're finding that our research was totally incorrect. Our research indicated that September was prime time. Not only was the weather beautiful, which it is, the crowds are lessened because most crowds come in the summer when the Europeans, which most of the pilgrims are European, have off and are taking vacations. Apparently it was a really poor summer season. The weather was poor, so everybody's changing up their plans, and the very first hostel we were at on day one, they were saying that it was a record week. They had more pilgrims this week, the week we started, than any other time period since they kept records. So it's going to be crowded, which means the race for the rooms is ever present, especially in the beginning. I don't want to make a judgment on the entire trail based on our first 5 days, but it appears that you either need to get up early and walk fast, and if you want one of the less expensive municipal rooms, or you need to pay a little bit more, make a reservations at one of the hostels or private hotels, and that's what we're kind of doing. We figure there's people that need the cheaper rooms more than we do, and we would prefer to have a place lined up, and so we're calling ahead, and we might try to stay at one of the municipalities down the road when it's thinned out a little bit, if it ever does. So along those lines, a private room for 2 people is not much more than your typical hostel. So there's different levels. There's the municipal, and that's going to be the cheapest. That's going to be between 5 and 8 euros. Then there's the hostels, which are going to be 10 to 12 to 14 euros a person. And starting at the hostel level, you might have private rooms available. Then there's the hotels, and those go from 20, 30 up to 80 euros, depending on the quality. So a lot of times, like the place we're staying at tonight, we're paying 24 euros. Is it 24 or 28? 28 euros. And the price, if we were to get a bunk room for 2 people, would be 24. It'd be 12 a piece. So it makes sense to get a private room for 4 extra euros, 2 a piece.
Does anybody know what this stuff is I'm about to show you? We think it might be asparagus, but we don't know. So please let us know if you know what this is. Thanks. Pretty horsies.
Hola.
Buenas. Hello guys, we're here doing our wrap-up video for the day. We are here at a youth hostel that goes by several different names. Juveniles, Ancianato, or I don't even know. Anyway, it's why we got lost today.
Regardless, yes, the name in the book is different than the name on the signs. So we got a little turned around and went about 1.5 miles out of the way, which means we went about 1.5 miles to get back here. So about 3 miles addition today.
So the total mileage for the real part of the hike today was 13.5, and we went more than that, suffice it to say.
Our
So,
first 17-mile day.
How'd we do on money today?
We did good. Okay, first I want to explain something really quick. So in the very first video, we talk about having a budget of €80 per day. Initially, when we were doing all this planning, and this is just an oversight, but we were thinking 100 whatever units of measure, a monetary unit, is what we would spend per day. And then we forgot about the whole exchange rate thing, which is kind of silly, but we've lived in Costa Rica. We know there's an exchange rate and all that stuff. Anyway, so we were trying to do it on 80, and they were like, it's really, we would prefer to do the initial, what we initially had decided, which is 100 units per day. So we're bumping our budget up to €100 per day. Which
We're not really bumping it. That's what we always thought it was. So €100 is our new budget.
correct, which
Okay.
was our old budget, but we tried to make it fit. Anyway, so
So what did we do today?
we spent 87.
So we're under budget. Woohoo!
Yes, so let's break that down. Day 5 money, we spent €7 for breakfast, which was at a bar. Everything's called a bar here. So you eat at bars.
It's a
or
restaurant,
bars.
yeah.
We had lunch. Okay, so after we got lost and all that stuff, we really were hungry, and it was 2 o'clock by that time. And so we kind of splurged on lunch. We had a $25 lunch, which was 2 meals and a few alcoholic beverages. Our hotel tonight, which is a hostel, but it's a private room again, is $28. And we talked about the pricing for that earlier today. Dinner, we just went out, had a couple glasses of wine, and had some sandwiches. That was $20. And then snacks, we had several sodas throughout the day, and 2 sodas when we got back here. So basically they're selling sodas here, $1.50 for a can. Luckily here at the hostel, it's $1.50 for a 16-ounce bottle. So that should equal $87. If it doesn't,
Euros.
God, if it doesn't, I did something wrong. 87 is the correct amount. And so the person who wanted me to break that down per mile, we did 13.5 miles today at $87. That's 6.44 euros per mile, or $3.22 per person.
Bye.
Bye.